Hey all, thank you for joining me today. In this video, I'll be doing an early hands-on review of the SaltGator injection molding machine. Now, I saw this on Kickstarter and I reached out to SaltGator and I was like, please can I test and review it? And they graciously said yes and sent me one over for review and early hands-on. And this is a prototype unit, early project, but this looks like a finished product. It's amazing, and I'm going to show you what's in the box right now. So we've got the docking station itself, which is to heat the unit. We've got two solid metal clamps, which is 2 inches in size. We've got the power cables. I'm here in the UK, so sent me one of those. We've got the gel molds, which they sent over, which they created. And we've got a nozzle gel remover tool. And on top of that, we've got the main SaltGator unit itself. Now, as I said in the early bit of this video, this is a prototype unit. This looks amazing. I can't believe this isn't the finished product. The Kickstarter is out now, so you can go check the links in the description, check it out, review it, look at it, see what it does, see if it's made for you, and I think it will be. And it's going to launch early August or mid-August. By the time you're watching this video, it's currently on Kickstarter, so use the link in the description below. It is an affiliate link, so please, it does help out the channel. But talking about what's about, these clamps are solid. That unit is built. Oh, a little surprise, they sent me one of their other prefabricated sort of tools, which is the gummy bear mold, which you'll see later on in the video. Now, they printed this out in PETG, I believe, and this is another mold. You can create your own molds, which is absolutely amazing, and I'll also show it later on in the video. But what they sent over is for me to see how their stuff works, and obviously, why not? They built it, they know it. This tool is used when you've got a bit of gel stuck in a nozzle, you poke it through. It's got a 3D printed handle, but it's solid metal rod. And here's the mold for the gummy bear. It looks like it might be sprayed with remover. I'm not too sure, but I'll test it out. And the unit itself, this feels sturdy, it feels solid. Like I said, this feels like a finished product. Obviously, a few markings of prototype, but other than that, it looks and feels great. Now, it's got a gasket sealed heating chamber, which keeps all the fumes out and keeps everything secure and keeps the pressure up. It's got the nozzle at the top, so you can release the valve and undo it. And inside, it's got a non-stick chamber, which is great. So all that's fluid and all that gel doesn't stick there. It's easy to clean, easy to wash out and remove. It screws off really nice and tightly. That little fan there mixes the gel to keep it agitated, I guess. And if you add pigments, it will mix up as well, which I'll also show later. Now, here's the gel solution. Now, it can go up to a 40A hardness. This is 0A, I guess, more for like fishing line years, but it can go to a bit firmer, which is really good. The molds itself, now, like I said, there is 3D printed, which is great. So if you had a 3D printer, they will also be releasing their own ones in due course, so you can download it and share it, create. It's going to be a great community. There's also a Discord link down below, so you can join the Discord channel and reach out to them and see what's going on. But let's get into actually using a mold. Now, this is very straight, simple, forward. Like I said, they created this one. I'm using their one because I want to see how it actually works. And yeah, it goes together. It slots in. You can see the hole that it's in. It looks like it's done at a 0.16 millimeter layer height. It might not be. It might be a bit thicker. And yeah, the unit itself, this is so straightforward. Like I said, it couldn't be any easier. I can't believe someone hasn't thought about this before. So SaltGator, well done. It's really quickly. You take out the nozzle, the pump, and you get your solution ready. Now, first time I'm using it, so I'm going to put, as it says, 3/4 of the way full. Obviously, if you've got a smaller mold, you can use this, but I'm going to do it as it says instruction. Make sure the nozzle is closed before you inject it, because it will leak through. So make sure it's closed, twist it so you can't see the other end. Pour in your solution. There you go, as I'm doing it there. Pop in the nozzle. Now, important, make sure the valve is open. You twist it left in this video to open it. You can see that it's popped out, and you turn it right to close it, as you can see there. You want it open when you are heating to let all the pressure out and let it not pressurize and contain in there. You just lock the topping mechanism, and then you pop it in the dock. You set your temperature, as you'll see in the video at the top left, and you let it heat up. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes, I guess, depending on how much solution you got. But while that's heating up, I'm going to add the clamps onto the bear so it's ready for me to use, and then that's it. Now it's ready to heat up. It's simple. I lock the mechanism so it's sealed now, it's not open. I pop You squeeze a bit out into like an empty container just until it gets a little bit solidified, not too much, but just do it slowly. I fast forward a bit so it's speed up. I pop it in the mold, it fits perfectly, and that hole is 10.3 millimeters wide. So if you're making your own molds, that's the measurement you should keep, and it's about 8 millimeters deep. You press and press until you cannot feel it go anymore, and that's how you know it's filled. And that is it, it's done. You wait 3 minutes, and it literally took about 3.5 minutes. I pull the rest in the tube and I'll show you what it looks like later. And now time is done. I'm buzzing. I cannot wait to see what it actually looks like. It came off fairly easy, and look at it, it's a gel mold. I've made my first gel mold, and honestly, I'm impressed. This feels like a production product. It doesn't feel cheap, it feels great, the texture is absolutely amazing. Like if you felt like anything jelly type or those jelly squishies, this feels exactly like that. And like I said, this is the softest version, but there is a firmer version. I did it in clear because I didn't want to pigment yet. Obviously there will be little bits of thing. Use a snipper tool or scissors or knife, whatever you're using, just to cut off those extra bits like I have here, because that's where the extra mold is. And depending on how you design your molds, it will come out a different way. And the way they designed it, it literally just slots in because there's 2 little holes, and there you go, a magnet made. This literally took less than 20 minutes. I have a magnet ready to stick on my fridge, a jelly magnet, which is absolutely amazing. Something I couldn't do in 3D printing, but I utilize 3D printing, or you can use, to make the molds itself. You could use TPU, but it still wouldn't have the same effect. So yeah, this proprietary solution is great. And the best thing, you can reuse this. I didn't film, unfortunately, but you can reuse the leftover solution. You just cut it up, add a bit more gel within the mix, and reheat it, and you're good to go. Now, here we are again, part 2 of making that bubble pop wristband. My daughter said let's make one, so let's make one. I'm mixing the pigment in the cup before I put it in the machine, unlike the other ones. I put a little bit this time. I mix until it's the color and consistency that I should want, which I should have done before. So do as I say, not as I do. Well, in this case, do as I do. Pop it in, pour it in, heat it up, and yeah, it was again 10 minutes. I pop it into the mold, and it should be good to go. Fingers crossed. Like again, squeeze a little bit out into the cup to get a little bit solidified. There you go. It's a bit thicker now. It's not as runny as it was initially. That just is to make sure that it's all mixed and you're not getting that initial runny pour out, which also I didn't do when I did that orange mold as you saw earlier, which was too big for it. I also did the feet, so for that wrist rest, I printed the feet in the purple color as well. We molded the feet, sorry, so to say. And look at it, this came out perfect. I honestly can't believe how well this is coming out of. Once you follow the instructions, do it properly, it comes out, it looks flawless. The colors are beautiful. The mold design, I decided a different sort of mold design. I will also be sending this to SaltGator so they can give it to you guys watching. So you know, you can use it yourself and make your own sort of molds, and they'll give you tips. And like I said, it turned out well. This came out well, as you see. The only issue is I think I did grease this again too much. I didn't rinse this off, but you can see where it's sort of not adhering. That's why I put too much grease. But the bits what didn't adhere came out perfect. Look at it. This is exactly what I wanted. Now, check out the link in the description. Check the Kickstarter. Thank you for watching. Tell SaltGator I sent you, and I will catch you in the next video. Let's go!